Filipino women are one of the most vulnerable populations to human trafficking, to prostitution, to domestic servitude. And what's really sickening is that young girls, they're bribed or they're tricked into going to prostitution with the promise of a good education, for example. The goal of She Talks Asia is to be able to create a platform wherein we can elevate the discourse on women's issues. It's important for us to make sure that these conversations happen, or else they will never be discussed and they will always be hidden. One of the things that I struggled with in the beginning was really establishing my credibility in the field. I would be talking to a lot of CEOs, most of them are male. I had to battle with a lot of condescension. I've also had, unwelcome advances, which I also wasn't very sure how to manage properly because again, I was young and I was afraid, or I was unsure. The idea for She Talks Asia, actually, it started as just a passion project. In 2017, I had this idea wherein I wanted to create a conference that would feature different women who broke through the glass ceiling in different fields. We were talking about it, how so many Filipinas have made such big contributions to so many fields, but we don't often learn about it because they're not often highlighted in the media. But after having that event, we realized that there was so much interest in learning more.
I'm so grateful for my body.
I'm thankful for the body I was given.
I am grateful for my body.
Mahal na mahal ko ang sarili ko.
I love
all of myself,
And I'm a woman.
I am a woman.
We put up what we call the Body Love Revolution campaign, and it's really about debunking standards of beauty that are very damaging. And, for example, how for you to be beautiful, you have to have white skin, or for you to be beautiful, you have to be a certain size, right? And again, because that feeds into female insecurities and the lack of self-worth. We try to recruit as much male participation as possible because we recognize that if we're gonna move forward with this movement, we need men as their allies. And it's important for us to be able to deliver our messages in the way that men would also understand so that it can actually lead to action. And I think one of the things that also keeps us going is that we can see the power of narratives. After every conference, we would get messages from women saying how being part of it healed them. Being in the company of women and being exposed to so many amazing, successful women throughout my career, I've learned one important thing, which is there's no one particular way to be an empowered woman. We realize that everyone has their own experiences and everyone has something to contribute. And if there's a way for us to benefit from that collective wisdom, then we'll be stronger in terms of creating changes in our society. For me, my definition of an equal and a just world is wherein everyone has an equal seat at the table. And each voice matters and each perspective is taken into consideration. And I do think that the world will be a much better place when that happens.